Good evening. Dan Rather reporting. An organized movement for change may be emerging from the civil unrest in Los Angeles. The questions now are, will the change actually occur, and if so, will it result in less violence or just make the violence go in different directions? The city's two main warring gangs talked today about making peace with each other and fighting instead side by side. Ron Allen reports.
The Rodney King verdict and the riots that followed brought some of LA's most powerful gang members together to talk peace. They represent some of the 100,000 young people, Crips and Bloods, deeply involved in the drug trade and locked in an urban gang war that claims hundreds of lives every year, including innocents. A war which no one imagines could end, and then another surprise today, a truce. Something else no one could imagine.
If it don't happen now, it ain't gonna never happen.
In the middle of the flames and smoke, the handwriting was on the walls. Gang graffiti, with a message never seen before. A plea, a call for unity against a common enemy.
The riots helped because we realized that we now have a common enemy. For those brothers and sisters that were into it, right, that were into the gang conflicts and couldn't see a common enemy, now do.
Lil Monster, a Crip leader, says he was there when the corner of Florence and Normandy erupted in anger and ignited a riot. He says that event also ignited a movement.
I mean, what's it about? What's the goal? What's the mission?
Empowering our community. That's what it's all about.
Some people think it's about violence.
No, it's not about violence.
There's been a lot of talk about trying to get some cops.
You know what? Whenever black folks get together, it's always something violent.
Hey, fellas, hold up a minute. Come over here. Grab some wood for me, all right?
Police have heard the talk of a truce, and they've heard police are a target too. And so they're on the streets trying to figure out what's going on.
A lot of them still have that hatred for law enforcement right now. They feel a lot of the people are seeing it, you know, like us against them.
So is this truce the start of a street-level political movement of well-armed, well-organized gang members who have influence well beyond Southern California? Or will a fragile peace rooted in rage that some have spent years trying to forge fall apart?
The King verdict laid down a revolution in the streets. Okay, the revolution is not over. The revolution won't be over until we get a reformation of the American government. Break it up, break it down, and do it right.
It's a possibility no one can ignore.